Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Hearthstone. So we just need to get some victories between the Shaman and the Warlock. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're mostly gonna focus on Warlock, but we'll start with Shaman. Yep. So, I don't know why, but my guess is, and here's my guess, which conveniently it puts no blame on myself whatsoever. Because if there was something I was doing wrong, and I knew it from my own perspective, I would correct it. So, of course, all of my guesses as to why something is bad is happening are not going to involve any actions of my own. This is kind of how you self-rationalize and keep yourself in a perspective bubble. But let me tell you, recently I've been checking the ad revenue coming in, and we're in the middle of October as of recording, and it is just going down and down and down. It was going up quite nicely, very steadily, and just all of a sudden it went from the pathetic $1.80 in ad revenue a day, a week. So less than $2 for 7 days, and then it went. Then the next day it went from $1.80 to $1.50, which isn't something that doesn't happen. That does happen. Usually it means there was some popular video 7 days ago, and then there was no popular video the next day to the today or yesterday to replace that popular video. So sometimes it does go down, but it usually springs back up. Or it will only go down like for 2 days because we're going into the weekends, and because I don't post anything on the weekends, I'm not getting any ad revenue there. Which I suppose that inherently says I should be posting on the weekends, even just to be more consistent. Post every single day. But so it went down to $1.50, not a big concern yet. Went down to $1.20. Okay, that's starting to get a little concerning. It went down to $1. Alright, that's really concerning. And now it's down to like 80 cents. So for the past week, nobody, it's an exaggeration, but I've lost a lot of viewership, and I don't know why.
Hey, I can see my house from here.
It's possible we kind of are in the Series 3. It's possible people started Series 3 and didn't want to watch it. It's possible
we must cleanse the Sunwell.
the 30-minute episodes instead of hour-long episodes are to be blamed, and then people are just stop watching it because it's too short. I have a hard time buying into that, but I'd have to look at the engagement reports, and I haven't done that yet. But my theory of it is,
handle it.
the fact is, since we're mid-October, football season just kind of started. People are in school, but they've been in school for a while, so that wouldn't explain much of that. I can't believe that it really is Halloween is affecting anything, because Halloween doesn't require any real preparation or work by that much. football season's about the only thing I could think fall is happening in fall that might be losing me views or something else. I don't know. But it's scary. It's really scary. It's not the direction we wanted to go at all. I've been mostly cheery
Fine.
about the
I'll
fact
hear.
that I'm not really getting any ad revenue, but for it to start going even less, and honestly, if I could just flip a switch and put commercials at the end of episodes, there would be a commercial set on every single episode now, because honestly, I need to double the ad revenue. It would be something that would be just until I got a bigger audience, which is its own snake eating its tail type mentality, because people probably aren't going to be happy
One day,
about
I'll
watching
be
an
a
ad
real
before a
knight.
video and after a video, and they probably will eventually just decide it's not worth it to even to watch the video at all. So it'd probably lose me views. But it is something I would have done right now just to experiment with. Unfortunately, the only way to do that would be to go in manually to all 5,000 plus videos and implement it that way. There's no...
Fine. I'll wand.
I should have killed this guy. There's just no bulk action to it. You can turn on and turn off ads in bulk, but you can't turn on or turn off when the ads play. And what's odd is that it seems like it used to be a feature and it got taken out. Let me know in the comments if if you really wouldn't be upset with ads, or if you'd be infuriated with ads at the end. I think ads at the end is almost easier to ignore than the ads at the front, because like I say, if you just don't pay attention while the ad is playing at the front until it starts, just listen for the "Hey everybody, it's Rydo" part, and when that happens, it's as easy to ignore as it's ever going to be. It's even more easy to ignore the ads at the end, because you just leave the video playing and then go browse a second tab. Now I don't know if in a playlist that turns it in a, if you're watching like a playlist, that might make a nightmare. But it's just something I kind of need. I try my best to focus this channel on doing something I enjoy while giving to my audience, but 2 ads, that's 2 ads plus the overlay ads, which is whatever. You can hit the X's on those and that they still count, but they don't count as much. And then yes, the subscription service is about to start. So if that subscription service starts and it actually pays anything at whatsoever, and maybe that's why my ad revenue is going down, is because the subscription service has just started.
Why do you
I
fall?
wasn't paying it. Didn't hear about it starting.
Here we go.
But yeah, once that subscription starts, if it actually pays an equal amount or more, that would be the right thing for everybody to do. It's just pay that $10 to YouTube, no ads for all the YouTube videos you see, and then watch a bunch of my videos so I get a portion of that, which is, I hope, how that thing works. And it doesn't turn into a situation where actually, no, I get nothing. I don't get a dime of what of that $10 regardless. If that's the case, then I have to sadly say if you want me to even make videos on anymore, you're gonna have to not use that service. And frankly, that would be every single YouTuber would be saying that. It's like either you don't use that service or you don't see our videos. Or ideally, it would, if it was really cool, it could be a thing where you pay $10 and all $10 goes to me because it's a subscription service per channel, which that would be really expensive for people.
So many possibilities.
Go ahead and summon this. And then summon this. Or do this. Let's do this, I guess. And then end it.
Almost out of time.
So next turn's gonna be 6. So I could summon this and then this and eat this and this
So
with
many
this
possibilities.
after attacking that. Personally, I mean, when I hear the story, yeah, this is ridiculous, like Captain Sparkles soundingly, quite dumbly, bought a house for $4.3 or $4.5 million. That sounds insane. Particularly since what I saw was that he probably has only made at most $6 million, which is quite a lot. Still, that's a lot of it to put in house. And moving to LA and doing all that stuff, that's just stuff I couldn't ever really see myself doing. I couldn't ever see myself thinking for a second, oh, I've got to move to LA because I've got to be at that in the movie scene, because at some point I'm going to get a TV deal, at some point I'm going to get a movie deal, I'm going to get into that thing. I just don't realistically believe that's ever going to be me. And I mean, LA is full of waiters and waitresses who think they're going to get a big movie break. It's just not it. It's not the case. In fact, mostly I think Californian people in general should start moving towards the middle of the country and just building sister cities that have more water and can actually in some way potentially improve those parts of the country, instead of trying to keep all the tech and industry and income in a really small coastal area. Let's see. This, and then this. Well, that sucked. I wish I could play this right now, because if I can't play this and they kill this, then this is gonna die. Yeah, I've probably just wasted that.
death does not scare me.
Yep, so I just lost this guy. Because I'm dumb. So we play this, I can't play that. Since I only have 8. I could summon this and play this. Let's see, 2, 4.
So many possibilities.
Nope. At best, all I can do is this and this.
I am freed from the curse.
So that's 2, 3, 7, 11. He's still one.
Prepare to face the
So yeah, I see stories of these really rich people, and it is, of course, the 1 out of a billion people that actually succeeded. But when I go watch their videos, I'm like, and I see that same old, well, what I'm seeing is Lyft ads for the, it's like the Lyft competitor to Uber thing. Whenever I see that, I'm like, skip ad. I know this channel. I don't want to give them money. Not for my time. I'm too busy, and I know they're rich. So I mean, that's really unfair of me to do. I'm basically saying, well, they're rich, and it's therefore justified to rob them. But then again, I do spout quite a lot of socialist beliefs, so I kind of, I guess, deep down in my heart, I believe it true that the rich don't need to be paid as much and as often as the poor people do. But remember, my channel isn't that. You can go look at my main YouTube channel. I have like 43 subscribers at most right now, and a lot of them aren't watching any. They've subscribed, and thanks for their subscriptions, but they just subscribe because I asked them to, not because they are the type of person who is going to watch 5 hours of YouTube every week, or even 1 hour of YouTube a week, or ever come back to my channel and watch another video. So I'm glad that people subscribe, and it helps me even if you subscribe and never come back and watch anything. But it doesn't help me a ton. I want people to, I need people for ad revenue in particular to actually watch videos and watch them, and actually watch and click on ads, which when you click on ads, a lot of times they even want you to buy something on the ad. I think, actually no, I don't think if you buy anything on the ad that increases my income at all. Just clicking on it does, though. Well, it does, because it puts me in a higher bracket. If people click on my ad and spend $1 million for a fake ridiculous number, then I would be put in a much higher bracket of a good person to advertise on, and they would be willing to pay more per click. Right now I'm probably at the lowest tier where they go, people don't click on these ads very much, and when they click on the ads they don't really buy anything. So that kind of just adds, it works itself together. Let's do this.
Tusk!
End the turn there. I guess I should have probably killed this guy so I could have kept this guy alive. Yeah, I should have, because now he could come kill this, and then the only thing I could kill it with would be this.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Give your totems +2 attack. Do we want to do that right now? Nope.
Did you bring some fish?
Okay.
Tusk!
Let's just go ahead and kill these guys. And end the turn. So I've got 2 of these. It might be a decent thought to play this next turn, even though I won't be able to summon a totem.
For the war chief! There is a lot at stake here. Tusk!
Go ahead and kill this guy. End the turn. So yeah, I have this whole conversation about like how my ad revenue is going down, and it's really scary, and it has never gotten up high enough. I mean, remember, I'm still less than $30 since I've started the thing, and YouTube doesn't pay you a dime until you go up $100. So we're approaching the end of the year, of an entire year, and haven't seen a dime of it really. YouTube can tell me I've earned any random number they want, really. Well, they probably legally can't, but the truth is I haven't seen any of it. I did leave time clickers open. There we go. I accidentally clicked on something that brought up my start menu. Probably could have told that from my CPU fan and my GPU fan going crazy, but
Charge forward!
yeah, it's scary. I wish I would get more donations. I need some rich fans, somebody that would be willing to really support it. Once actual money comes in, I can start doing a lot more. I have plans. I don't want to get super ambitious with them, but obviously I need somebody to make art, somebody that I can pay and fire and threaten to fire when they actually, if they don't actually get the work done, because it seems like, and I've heard this from other people too, if somebody offers to do something for free, they end up disappearing because they don't have that motivation. And that makes a lot of sense. Even people that have jobs and are getting paid to show up and do something quite often will just disappear and not show up for work.
Do not push me!
There we go. It looks like we might win this one. If we keep going this direction. Totems and
The gates are open.
champion.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
So this, and then I believe this would fill it out, wouldn't it? So let's do this first. Summon our final totem. There we go. I could attack with this one and not kill anything.
Do not push me!
I don't think you're gonna crush anything. I think you're gonna get crushed.
Get behind me.
Someone called.
Ideally, donations would help my channel a lot. If it was a situation where people were on a Patreon or something, and their Patreon recently got hacked and probably isn't the right service to even be thinking about using anymore.
Do not push me.
Something like that. If people were saying, we know people, and I think people would agree to this, they would say, we can look at his channel, we can see he does a lot of stuff. We can see what level of quality that is to us, and we don't think he's gonna drop in quality. We don't think he's gonna stop making videos. We kind of know what his level is. My level, as if you haven't figured it out, is somewhere around 5 videos a day. I could get it a little less. I probably would struggle to get it more.
Soul shall be mine.
If I was gonna do any more, my thinking is that I would do it by putting things on the weekends instead. If I was getting donations and had more games and just a steady flow of games, so I know I wouldn't ever run out, I would be doing more. If there was a Patreon set up and they say, we know what he's about and what he does, and because we know that, and because he's doing so much, and we enjoy it, or want to support it, even if we don't enjoy it, so we'll give him like $1 a month. Wow. Even $1 a month by one Patreon
guide my lands.
would be a major step forward for this channel. I'm not exaggerating at all. Let's see. Well, if I summon this, I may lose the coin. So let's summon this instead.
Regret this. As you command.
Yeah, if I had 30 people giving $1 a month, that would almost certainly have me full of small independent games, where I would always be able to buy the newest one as soon as I heard about it and cover it. And then I could probably step up the coverage of those. It may be in a different style. If you just want me to play a game all the way through, that's gonna put things further back. But if you just want me to play it and give a 5-second impression, then like a lot of other channels do, I could do that easily. Alright.
I am freed from the curse.
Feel my pain.
There we go. If I got $60 a month, even $30 a month is enough to start also thinking about doing all the new games. $60 is about the cost of a brand new game. There may be in some months 3 or 4 brand new games, but in other months when we aren't around Christmas, a lot of times it's the exact opposite. You go 3 or 4 months with no games. Let's see. 2 damage to all non-demons. And then 1 here.
Take this blade.
And attack that. $60 starts to get realistic. Anything above that starts to open doorways to buying new equipment, saving up some, putting things eventually into a savings account, because it's really scary. I mean, it's. I saw an article where recently it said that less than half of people have of Americans have even $1,000 in savings accounts, which is a really scary way to live your life. I mean, it's not something you would want to do if you could avoid it at all. Well, now let's see. If I summon this, I'm going to definitely lose that. So instead I'll draw a card. And let's just go ahead and kill this character. End the turn. What happened there? Oh, interesting. I thought I was gonna kill this one with that.
Unleash the beast.
What I'm looking towards new equipment, I haven't talked about in a while, but I'm looking towards more graphics processors, more graphics cards, doing a double SLI and trying that out. Right now, the setup I have is somewhat, it's good, and it would have been fine if I was just
Take this blade.
covering, just playing the games and not recording it. But since I'm also recording, I'm pushing it a little hard. I should have drawn the card before I summoned that guy. Oh well. In the turn. So I'm looking for that. Eventually I want to start to have a budget where I can be buying a 5 terabyte hard drive every couple months just to fill up with videos. So because right now all videos just get uploaded to YouTube and then deleted off my hard drive. And that's not an intelligent way to run a business.
Fine, I'll heal.
Let's see. So I would love to have an actual backup locally of my videos and something not connected to YouTube in case YouTube decides to shut down or delete videos. Because yeah, that's not safe. I want to get a better microphone. I want to get a better setup. I want to get a better chair. I want a microphone, mic stand, mixing board type stuff. I'm not gonna go into crazy voices, but I think I could tweak my own voice a little bit. I could probably add some bass, do some stuff like that. Maybe add some reverb. Be subtle about it and just increase the ability as much as I can. I can't really do anything about getting ums and uhs out. That is my own skill of where I just need to train myself, and it's going to be a long journey for that.
Time waits for no one.
I want to get a capture card, I want to get a PS4, I want to get an Xbox One. It's kind of late in the market to be getting any of those, but if that's what's necessary to be done to cover some games, which it is, I will do it.
Fine, I'll won.
Have a problem here. I've noticed if I draw, he'll be able to beat me. In fact, pretty much he is able to beat me. He's won. Unless
Unleash the beast.
Unless he just doesn't realize it. No, I think he realizes it pretty well. Look at this. Yeah, he's got me beat. But yeah, maybe I find with the new microphone they need to soundproof the room. I don't know. That's something that would have to happen later. But that's pretty much all I would want. And then I just want to, you know, financial security stuff. Have money in the bank so you can buy the next game without worrying about it. There's still a lot of worry going on. Oh, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble next time. I think we may have to just play Warlock only because I don't feel like Shaman is winning. Anywho, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, since we've been talking about that, click on my name Rydo. On the right is the blue button that says support this channel. And please follow and friend me on all the social media sites down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.